Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Wealthy Network Marketer Show. My name's Craig Schulze and I'm the founder of the Wealthy Network Marketing brand. In today's episode, what we're going to be talking about is the power of the phone, how you can amplify your business through phone skills, calling people. Also, we're going to be talking to another industry legend, Lyndon Biernoff, about all his tips and secrets to building an incredible network marketing business. And as always, we cross over to my words of wisdom from one of my keynote presentations. So sit back, relax, and as always, we'll see you at the top. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode on the how-to section of the Wealthy Network Marketer Show. My name's Craig Schulze, and what we're going to be talking about today is your number one weapon in network marketing, and that's your phone. Your phone is your business. Now, I've been able to build a business all around the world. As long as I can get on Wi-Fi, so I can get on the internet, I can do business. Today, your phone is everything in business. Most importantly, you need to use it to call more people. And because it's a relationship business, being able to get people on the phone for conversation is going to be one of the most important things that you get good at doing. One of the best skills possible. But also in today's economy, we have all these incredible apps. So make sure that you know all the apps to use to help you leverage your business. Things like WhatsApp, Zoom, WeChat, Facebook, and all the different social media platforms, so you can be consistent with your business, whether it's posting content, whether it's communicating with your team, whether it's running webinars, whether it's running Zoom calls, whatever it is, your phone will be absolutely critically important for success. But being good on the phone conversation, closing prospects, sharing information with prospects, helping people understand the business, training and developing your leaders, the art is in being good on the phone where you can call people and have meaningful conversations. And the only way to get good at it is doing it. Now, all the people I've worked with across the years and years and years of being in this industry, it's the number one fear. Maybe public speaking may be a bigger fear, getting up in front of a large audience, but getting good on the phone is a fear because people hate rejection. I always say to people, the more no's you get, the more comfortable you can get at getting no's in your business, the better you will be. As long as you believe in your products, as long as you believe in what you're doing, your vision, your mission, the company, you should be comfortable that every single person you speak to in the business or a prospect on the phone, that it's coming from your heart. And if someone rejects you, you don't need to take that personally. It just doesn't align with their values. You're out there sharing a story to help people, and if they don't want to be helped, that's okay. That's their problem. You move on to the next person. Never forget, though, to follow up every person every 90 days, 180 days. And at the end of every phone conversation, I always leave them with, thank you for taking the time today. Would it be okay if I reach out in another 3 months or 6 months and give you an update on how things are going? Our company continually launches new products all the time. So you may not be interested in our weight loss range, but you might be interested in our hair regrowth range. Things may have happened in your personal life or your career where this business opportunity may be the right time down the track. So it's important that you have an incredible follow-up strategy in play all the time while you're building the business. It's really, really important. But some of the skills you need to be super, super good at while you're on the phone talking to people is you need to be good at listening. Don't overtalk your prospect. You're listening and asking questions which will allow you to establish common ground and build rapport. You also need to be really good at crafting your story. because when I'm talking to people, I always like to put context to the conversation. So if someone's been in the fitness industry, I will share that part of my story with them to build that rapport and common ground. And I'm sharing a real life story with them. You know, if it's someone that's been in the corporate world, I will do that too. So it's really important that you get good at telling your story, you get good at delivering information, communicating, having a good tone to your voice, having really good posture as you're communicating. It's really important that you set aside time to do the call. So if I have a prospect, someone new, I want to be in an environment where there's no noise, there's no distraction. I want to sit down, I want to get a bit of paper and I want to take notes as I'm listening to the person that I'm talking to on the other end of the phone, so I can see, based on how the conversation's going, how I can introduce my story and build that common ground. The only way to get good at this is practice. And if you come across timid on your phone call, you'll nearly get a no every step of the way. As I always say to people, with any of the skills to build a network marketing business, the ultimate growth model is take action, learn less, and evolve. So if you don't take action, you won't get results. In fact, you are a guaranteed fail at network marketing if you're not prepared to get good on the phone. It's unavoidable. It is the skill you need the most. All right, so take the action. Learn the lesson. Why did I get a no? Was it because of my posture? Was it because I wasn't confident? Was it because that I didn't actually know what I was saying on the phone? Was it because when I got asked that objection that I went, into a corner and bundled up and didn't really know what to say? That's okay. But the lesson is, what was the lesson? So was it that I didn't know how to answer the question? Go and find out the answer, because when you get asked that again, you need to be equipped to handle that objection. All right? And then the evolution is the skill development, the growth. And it may be that you sit on YouTube and watch more episodes of The Wealthy Network Marketer to learn better skills. It may be that you're on my Wealthy Network Marketer website reading all the blogs and all the content that I produce for this audience. It may be that you go and listen to your Gary V's and your Jack Deloses and all these incredible thought leaders that are great speakers, and you pick up the language that they use to help you with your confidence. The most important thing, though, is you take action. The most important thing is you identify that I have to get good at this skill to get good at this business. And if you can master the art of the phone, you can master this industry. This industry is an industry that has endless possibilities. If you can master the art on the phone calling people, then when you're using your social media, then when you're using all the tools to help grow your business, your aim is to get people from that social media relationship status onto a phone call where it's more personal. All right, so you may use some scripts. I tend to spend time asking questions and getting to understand the story of the person more. All right, I try and be in an environment where I understand and I have the time where I'm really focused and concentrated on the phone call at hand. I'm not doing it while I'm making dinner. I'm not doing it while I'm helping my kids get ready for bed. I'm doing it when the time is the most quiet and the time that I can focus on the call at hand. But if you do like using scripts, make sure that you get good at it so it doesn't sound robotic. There's lots of different network marketing scripts out there. I always like to say to my social media prospects, hey, how's business going for you in 2019? Really been enjoying the content that you're producing. I typically like to take all my social media friends from an online relationship just to get to know each other personally. So if you do have a spare 5 to 10 minutes just as a meet and greet over the next week or two, I'd love to connect with you. Here's my available times to do that. So I just try and take that off as a soft introduction. I don't do any sort of level of hard selling or anything then. But the guarantee of that thing, the reason I do that is that when that person finishes that call, they'll have a new level of respect for you. Your relationship has evolved from a like or a comment or a share to a real meaningful relationship. So number one skill to learn is getting good on the phone. If you want to fail in this industry, you can avoid the phone, but you're here to win, and the only way to do it is mastering the art of the phone. Till next time, we'll see you soon. So I'm here in Scotland at the moment with one of the biggest network marketers in the industry. He's been listed in the top 20 biggest earners worldwide. He's built businesses all around the world. He's traveled to every single continent, travels internationally all the time, and earned millions and millions of dollars in the industry. Mr. Lyndon Biernoff, can you share one tip to this audience of how you've built a massive business and share some insights?
Well, this is an industry I've been involved with for a long, long time, and getting good at this industry takes time. And that's probably one of the biggest tips that I can give you, is that when you start in this industry, be patient and take the time to get better. And it doesn't matter about your background, it's a tremendous level playing field. This industry is a business of the mind, and if you can stay in this business for long enough, you will get good over time. A lot of these little truth bombs, a lot of the wisdom that you'll need to build this business successfully will happen over time if you build this business day by day, one step at a time. But ultimately, in the end, this industry is an industry built on relationships. One great relationship can double your business. It's being able to establish those great relationships with great people.
And that is great advice. You will earn to where you grow to, so you've got to keep moving forward every single day. So thanks, Lyndon, and we'll see you soon. I like training people and giving people really good information based on timing, and I feel like today's the right time to talk about building your foundations. So really stripping everything back and being able to build a business that can be lasted, sustainable and long term. So when we look at this here, we look at an iceberg and we look above the water. That's you. People can only see above the water. But to make you up, the sum of the skills, the sum of the ingredients that contribute to you, like your character, your work ethic, your ambition, your ability to dream, your vision, that's under the water, all right? And you have to fill that out as good as you possibly can to be able to build a rock-solid business. All right, and I'm going to share a bit about my story at the end, but could totally relate to Kathy and Paula sharing their story as well today about the importance of sometimes, you weren't necessarily born with this stuff, you've got to grow into that person. I'm a really good example of that, and when I share my story later on, you'll really understand that I've had to do it from the bottom up. And what I want people to understand in the room today is what's possible. You can start and make that decision today and become the person that you want to become, and your business will grow to where you grow. So I look at foundations, and it doesn't matter whether you're in Jeunesse building a business, or whether you're focused on your fitness and health, or you're focused on education or career, it's a process. So if you want to get fit and healthy, you are where you are today, and it's going to be a process to get to where you want to be. And if it's health and fitness, it might be drinking more water, might be eating better food, it might be cutting out some food. It's exercising. And day after day after day, you commit to the process until you get the result. Same applies of education. You want to become a lawyer or a doctor or an engineer, whatever that is, there's lots of hours of study.
You know, go into the law library, there's assignments, there's weekend work, there's study, turning up to lectures till you become that. It's a process. Again, if you look at career, you get your education, you get your job, and then you work and get results, and then you get respected, and then you progress in your career as well. So it doesn't matter whether you want success at network marketing or anything, it's going to be a process, but the key thing is you need to make that decision and then follow through with a really good plan. And a lot of that is around that building your foundations for your business.